Hello people, this is Iron Man Fan 147. This isn't a tutorial, it's more of a, I guess you could say, a preview of what will be on my new Blender game, which is like a Halo game, which I really like Halo. I'm a fan of it. I just got like the Xbox about a month ago, and so I'm real happy about that. Anyways, yeah, there's the pelican flying away. It just gets smaller. If you watch it closer, it just gets it just gets really small. So I'll play that again. It's a cool little animation. Your character starts out in like the loading part of it, where all the soldiers and stuff sits, and he jumps out, and then you have this. Notice he just gets smaller, but from where you stand, it looks like he's actually. It looks like the pelican is actually moving away from you. So here's the game, what it looks like to be in it. It does sound and stuff, but the only sound in it is actually him firing. For some reason it goes like really slow frame rate when the thing flies away. Where's it? Oh, it's over there. As you can see, it just flew away. Even when I have like Cam Studio on, it's more like 50 frames per second to 55. But for some reason it's hitting 31 to 32 here, and I think that's because Cam Studio is on. Oh, there's my fire. If you look closely, you can see the cube with the little firing thing right there. See that? But here's an enemy I'm working on right here. There's his feet. Anyways, if you look up top where the little blue bar is getting smaller, I use the same controls. That's going to be my health. That's going to be what controls my my health if I die or not. That enemy's going to try and kill me with, like, say, a plasma rifle or something. I got my little assault rifle. The assault rifle sound is the actual sound from Halo 3. And, oh, just so you know, that pelican and these warthogs and the gun, they are not my models, okay? To be honest with you, I got them from some guy on YouTube. His name is YouTube Jimmy. He has YouTube Jimmy. He's really good at Blender and stuff. What he did is apparently like those are actual models from the Halo 1 game. So these are actually what they used in the first Halo game. They're really good for Blender. They're not high poly or anything. Same with the gun, except for the firing thing. None of these textures are mine, sadly, because I was a little lazy and didn't want to really take the time to take pictures of a bunch of stuff and then load it back on. So these pictures, they are not mine, just so you know. The models are not mine, except everything. The only things that actually are mine is this little HUD display and the cones and the ground. All the models are mine except for the warthog, the pelican, and the gun. And everything else is my model except for all the textures and stuff. I just covered my stuff with the textures. The ground is mine, the texture is not. These things could be moved around and stuff by running into them. You can go down here. I'm actually underground. Right here. This little room. This was a nice, let's put like a room or something. Just be firing. That little texture is on a cube. The fire from the gunfire. That's on that is on a cube, which has been textured and is see-through, except for the stuff on the cube. The texture on the cube is everything, except for the background is black, so I can make it like transparent. If you look closely, you can see it right there. If I can do this right, yeah, like there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's very hard to tell. But yeah, I take half credit for the sky, because the sky texture is not mine, but it came out like a blue, and the clouds were white when I got them, and the sky was like a blue. I got them in tutorials for Blender.com, but what I did is I went into Paint, and I actually used my marker tool, and went over it, I faded it to an orange color. So yeah, that's how I did that, and yeah, this is just a little preview on my game. Hope you like it. if you're wondering how I did the sky, and actually I put a lamp in. If you can see the slight discoloration in my gun, it's like an orangish, so I changed the lamp, which is up there somewhere up here, to like a orangish, a very light orange. And I don't know if you can see my HUD, but I'll get rid of that real quick. I'll get rid of all this stuff. So you can see my HUD. Makes it look more like Halo. So, okay. So here I am in the Pelican, flying down. I am turning. And then I jump out in a couple secs right here. And I can look up and watch it like fly. It goes really slow because it's flying away. So it's like frames 14 to 5. Once again, this thing is supposed to be like 55 frames a second. As you can see my HUD, and when I turn left, this thing at the top, it goes right, and when I turn right, it goes left. It's just kind of cool. Here's show my guns. I don't have the pistol ready yet, but as you can see in the bottom right corner, you see my HUD, and that means I can switch from my assault rifle to the Magnum, but I don't have the Magnum in yet, even though I do have the model, I just haven't put it in yet. So, yeah, and as you can see, the ground reflects there for some reason. I need to get rid of that. The reflection look right there. But, yeah, tell me what you think. I just don't like to take credit for things I don't do, so that's why I mentioned that I didn't do these textures or the models or anything. So everything else is mine except for the textures. Except for that little crossing thing right there on there. That's my texture. And if you look real closely, I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a very intricate texture on here, on the cone, on all the cones. You can like push them around and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so this is my game. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is on a disc, so I can, if you want, I was going to give this to my friends or something, make a bunch of copies of this, and make it like a 2-player game or something. And that would make the frame rate okay. That would make it about what it is now. Because without Cam Studio on, it's a lot more frames. It's like 55. So I'd actually put another person in here and have him like fight the other guy or something. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. And thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial or preview.